side, release the hands. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, dive forward, bend the knees, touch the earth. Hands to tops of shins, inhale, flat back, head pulling away from the hips. Exhale, fingertips to the earth. Left foot steps back and back knee comes down. As you rise to kneeling, send tailbone towards earth and then inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, palms to the ground. Engage the back leg. Plank pose, step back. Maybe knees down, maybe not. Elbows by the sides, lower to the earth. Untuck feet, tops of feet press down, knees lift, shoulders wrap back. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, lower down. Engage the belly, tuck the toes, and then press the earth away. Maybe rise to knee plank, maybe all the way to plank pose, and then again, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift, left leg to the sky. Rise to the ball of the right foot, pull left knee to nose, shoulders over wrist, step, left foot close to left hand, back knee comes down. Catch the inhale, and send tailbone down, belly up and in, hands up to the sky. Exhale, fingertips to ground. And long step forward, forward fold. Hands to tops of shins, knees stay bent. Inhale, your flat back. And exhale, hinge and back. Press through the feet, knees stay bent. Inhale, sweep arms wide, reach up to sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Today, take the hands behind you, interlace them, elbows stay back, and elbows draw back. Press the hands a little towards the heels to expand the chest. Take a breath in, bend the knees, and then exhale, hinge at the hips, bring the chest to the thighs, and send hands up overhead. Ever so slowly, turn head gently left, gently to the right. Center head, release, hands to the ground. Now, place palms on the floor. Step 2, plank pose. Once you arrive in plank pose, strong belly, strong legs, downward facing dog, simply rise sit bones to sky so that we can do our open hip series. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Rise to ball of left foot, and then bring knee to nose, shoulders over wrist, step, right foot to the middle of your mat. Spin the back heel down, and we're looking for front heel back arch to line up. Use the left arm like a windmill, and inhale, rise up to warrior 2. Now, you might want to check a few things. The feet, yes. The front knee, pressing wide enough that you can see that big toe. We're drawing right ribs, right hip, right thigh back. You might notice the knee wants to follow you. Have a little talk with it. Now, reach. Reach and reverse the warrior. Left fingertips to the sky, side opening. Good. Inhale, warrior 2. And straighten the front leg. Now, send the hips back and reach the right hand forward. Side bodies are long. Right hand to shin, left hand to sky, triangle pose. Plug into the feet, engage the core, and press down into that right hand to steer belly, ribs, and heart to the side wall. Stay here for one more breath. Inhale, back away to standing, and bend the front knee, warrior 2 pose. Exhale, slow cartwheel. Return to lunge pose on the right side, and step 2 plank. Once you arrive in plank pose, strong core, strong legs. Send hips back to the downward facing dog pose. And we do the other side, inhaling, left leg to sky, rise to ball the foot, pull left knee to nose, and step through to the middle of your mat. Spinning the back heel down until front heel, back arch line up. Identify the right arm, and then inhale, rise to warrior two, using the right arm to lift you. And once you arrive, set knee over ankle and draw left ribs, left hip, left thigh back. Reach back and left fingertips to the sky, reversing the warrior side bend opening. Inhale, warrior two, straighten the front leg and drive the hips back. Reach left hand forward and place left hand on the shin. Send right hand to the sky, triangle pose. Plug into the feet, engage the core, press down in the left hand to steer the chest and the belly towards the side wall. Take one more breath. Inhale, come back up to standing, bend front knee, take a cartwheel, come back to lunge pose. I know, a lot today. And step back to plank. From here, send hips to sky, downward facing dog. And lift both heels high. Child's pose. Send both knees wide. Let the toes touch, and then let the hips sink in the direction of the heels and the chest, the head, in direction of the mat. Rest here. Good 3 breaths. Okay. On your next inhale, come up to all fours. Bring knees under hips. And tuck the toes so the feet can help you in the pose. Lift lower belly up to the spine. And then proceed to Anahata, puppy pose. Walking arms away from the body. Sinking chest down towards the ground, and ideally we're stacking hips on top of the knees as the chest opens. Your forehead might touch the mat. It might not. You can always slide a block underneath it if you would like to rest here in this pose and really capture the essence of the pose. On your next inhale, we'll simply slide forward all the way to the belly. So it doesn't need to be graceful, but you're going to bring your chest and your hips down, make a pillow for your head, and rest. You can rest forehead on the hands, softly rock the hips side to side. Now, bring hands back by the upper ribs, engage the belly, press the floor away, come to kneeling again. You can fold over your mat if you need more padding under the knees. Bring the knees onto that extra padding, that's why we did that. Tuck the toes. If you have a block, it's nice to slide that in between the thighs. We're going to take our fingertips and place them up here on top of the sacrum. If your shoulders still feel tight, no big deal. Turn the fingertips outside to the outer edges of the waist. What we're trying to do here is to create the ability to expand the chest and roll the shoulder blades open. So on your next inhale, ignite the core and send the sternum to the sky. So we're really lengthening the spine as we lean onto fingertips or palms more than bending backwards. Camel pose. You should feel no strain in the neck, no strain in the breath. Engage the belly again. Inhale, back away. And come back to all fours pose. So let's straighten out our mats. And our last pose for today is pigeon pose. We will come to plank pose first, just so we have nice geometry. and then slide, hips to the sky. For pigeon pose, inhale, right leg to the sky, and take right knee close to your right wrist. Tuck the right foot in towards the midline and set top of foot on the floor. As you lower closer to the earth, let the back foot scoot back, and you'll notice that your heel is quite close to your groin. That's okay. Send tailbone down, and then ease down onto forearms. For some of you today, you can come down to the chest. And here we want the hips level, but we want the earth to really hold us up. Stay here for a good 3 to 5 breaths. Gently lift your chest up first. And step to down dog from here. This is a very common transition in yoga class. Come to down dog. We move to the other side, inhaling, left leg to the sky, rising onto the ball of the foot, and then sliding left knee close to the left wrist, setting the foot down, top of foot resting, and then scooting our back foot back so the heel is quite close to the groin. Remind the body, tailbone towards the back heel, and then ease down into your stretch. After you've been here for 3 to 5 breaths, at least, you're going to lift the chest up and sit down onto the left hip. Bring the back leg around in front. That is it for our practice today. I hope this was helpful in reminding you about what we've been working on. Have a lovely week.